Hello everyone, it's Tracy Dix again here from Wyrd Learning, and today I am on day 9 of my conversion card challenge, which is James Wedmore's Powerful Language Patterns That Convert. Just for a reminder for anyone who's just joined us. So today for day 9, I've got Eliciting the Unconscious. Most people are driven by a need for survival. In survival mode, our brains are looking out for threats and problems. When you can begin to point out unknown threats and causes to current symptoms, you become extremely relevant in your audience's mind. The formula here, 3 powerful phrases that we can use here. Didn't realize, missing, and hidden. So for examples in inaction, but if you've tried to do this in the past and struggled, you are probably making the most common mistake without realizing it. B, most people don't realize that there are over 540,000 new entrepreneurs starting businesses each month, and every month most of them fail without even knowing why, causing them to spend years banging their head against the wall while they lose money wondering what they were missing. And if you haven't hit the level of success you want in your business, you may be making some of the same mistakes that they are. I can see how some of these language patterns convert quite well to my conversations with students actually. So if you've been trying to structure your essay in the past but struggled, you're probably making the very common mistake of not signposting your essay properly, for example. But I've got a few other things that I want to talk about as well. So I want to talk about this language pattern today in the context of decolonizing the curriculum. This refers to the movement away from the belief that the foundation of many disciplines was white and male. So using these language patterns, you could say that in literature, many people don't realize that Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of F. Scott Fitzgerald, was a writer as well. Such a good writer that her husband actually plagiarized her diary. F. Scott Fitzgerald lifted entire passages from his wife's diary and put them in his novel, The Beautiful and the Damned. Another fact that is missing from the history of the biological sciences is that Rosalind Franklin was a scientist whose data was an essential part of figuring out the structure of the DNA molecule. Jim Watson and Francis Crick won the Nobel Prize for discovering that DNA was shaped like a spiral staircase, but Watson and Crick couldn't have cracked the code without Franklin's work. Finally, a tip for you as a student. So when conducting research to prepare for your assignments, it's important to consider, for example, in studies involving human samples, what socioeconomic groups may be missing from the study. Don't just look at the evidence presented in the article, but compare different studies and ask yourself what evidence may be hidden or not discussed, and why that might be the case. Join me again tomorrow for day 10. See you then. Bye.